welcome to Baking Time with Maija. Now you might be wondering, I might be looking a little different and I'm missing something on my face and it's my glasses. It's just because the light it bounces off my glasses, it doesn't look very good. So I have contacts in so I can still see. So today we're going to make drop biscuits. They're not like the biscuits you have after you finish your soup or as a treat. They're more like sambula or rolls. They're very good with jam or bread or butter, like a bread roll. So first, before we begin cooking, we always tie our hair back. So I am getting a hairband and I am tying my hair in a nice little side ponytail. Do that now. And then I am going to wash my hands. If you remember, you wash your hands for 20 seconds. So I will sing Twinkle Twinkle Little Star over here at the sink. Clean towel. Okay. So for drop biscuits, this is a recipe from the United States. It does not use grams or metric. But how I measure with cups is I use a Moomin mug, one of the Arabia Finland mugs. So get your favorite Moomin mug. I have one with Pikkumu on it at home, but I'll use this white one here at the daycare. So first we need 2 cups of flour. So I'm going to get my flour. Shake it out a bit. Yeah, so a little less than the full cup. So like that. There's 1 cup. And a little bit more. Yeah, around this one. When I cook, you just kind of measure and go with the flow and how it feels right. But also, always ask your parents or whoever's helping you cook. So there's 2 cups of flour, and then I will measure out the rest of the dry ingredients. So flour, it's not wet, it doesn't really stick to your hands, so we do those first. First flour, and then I need, yes, I have the ingredients here. 1 tablespoon of white salt. So I'm just using a spoon you would use, like for soup, and not white salt, white sugar. Did I say white salt? Either way, it's the same color. So around this much, and you put it in. And I also need some salt, 1/2 teaspoon. A teaspoon is like something you would use in a cup of tea or coffee. And so you measure it out. About this much. Yeah. In there. And then 2½ teaspoons of baking powder. So let's count it out. 1, 2, and then a little less than a whole one. So just a small bit here. 2½. Okay. And now we have our wet ingredients. So the milk and the butter. So for milk, I'm using cow's milk, but you can use almond milk or oat milk or whatever milk you have at home. I wonder, it might be good with goat's milk or sheep's milk. Try and see what you have around home. So I need 1 1/4 cups of milk. So first we have 1 cup. This is 1 cup, so almost not quite a full Moomin mug. There's 1 cup. And then 1/4 cup. You look inside just a little small bit. I think about that much. Maybe see in the camera. Okay. Yes. So then we're going to mix it up with a spoon before we add the butter. And when you mix, you hold the spoon in your hand like this. Yeah. And then you get really in there and you go all the way around. You can see how it changes. When you add in the milk, it's nice and gooey now. Okay. There we go. It's gooey and most of it is wet now. Yes. When it's all wet, then you can move on to the butter. The butter is a fun part. First we're getting how much butter? A half cup of butter. So that is a little under 150 grams for your grown-ups. But what I have 500 grams, a big block of butter or margarine or whatever butter substitute you like. And I'm just kind of cutting it, and here it is in half, and then here's in quarters, so a little less than a quarter. So around this much. Now I'm using cold butter, not this melted butter, because what you do is you chop it up into little tiny bits, or you can also use a grater to grate it like cheese. You can do whatever is most fun and whatever you like to do with your grown-up. So I'll put the butter here. I'm going to chop it up into little tiny bits with a butter knife. So I'll go ahead and do that. Little tiny bits, really small. Little tiny bits like this. And then you just put them in the bowl. Yeah, there we go. And I know they stick together. It's better to use it really cold. This was out for a little bit, but you can also pull them apart when they're in the bowl. Okay, so get these off. And now you get your hands that you've washed very thoroughly. You're going to get them in the dough. I'll take the spoon out now too. So you separate all the butter chunks, and then you mix them in the dough. You've got to get in there. So use all your muscles, everything you've got, and really work everything out. Might be easier if I put it on the trolley here, so I will go ahead and do that. It's a bit easier if you put it on a clean place in your home, like a cutting board or a clean counter or table. It's easier for you guys to get at it, because it is a big deep bowl and it's not easy when you have shorter arms, like some of you might have. But one day they will grow very long, like mine. So yeah, I'm just getting in there, working all the butter in. Yeah. It's nice and gooey. And you keep at it until all the butter is mixed in. Okay, so now I've kneaded the dough for a good while, and now all the butter lumps are gone, and you can't feel any more butter lumps in the dough. It's nice and smooth. Now I'm going to put it in the bowl now and rinse off my hands so I can easily put the biscuits onto the tray. And I'll show you how to do that after I wash my hands. Let me get it off. And you may want to wash your hands too, because they might be really sticky like mine. Now my hands are nice and clean, and I am going to get the baking tray. Yeah. I'll just put it here. Now they're called drop biscuits because you drop them onto the tray. So I'll just take this spoon, and you just take like a normal spoon you would use for soup, and you would scoop out some of the dough like this, and then shake, shake, shake until it is off. Maybe use your clean hands to scrape it off. And there you go. There's one biscuit, and I'll do that with the rest of this. One little baby one. You know, 12 is also known as a dozen. If someone says to get them a dozen eggs or a dozen cookies or biscuits, it is 12. So that's how many we have here. So your grown-up should have preheated the oven to 250 degrees Celsius. And so now it's already preheated, so I will put the biscuits in the oven. Have your grown-up do this, okay? And then you wait for about 12 to 15 minutes. Okay, so now the biscuits are ready and they're in the oven and smell really good. I am going to take them out with some oven mitts. Make sure to have your parents or your grown-up take them out for you, okay? So, open the oven. Ah, they look very funny. I like them very much. Okay, now I've put all of the biscuits on a plate to serve and share with my friends. So I got some strawberry jam because it's really good jam, and I like having these with jam because they're not very sweet. You can put jam or butter on them. You could even put ham or turkey on them as a little sandwich. But I'll have my friend Griselda over here to try them. Yes, Griselda?
I'm happy I'll be the one to
Yeah.
taste them.
So would you like some jam on your biscuit?
Yes, please.
Yes. I'll give you a little bit there. I'll give you this one. So it looks a little bit like
It smells
my
good.
cat. Yes. They look like,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Let's try them.
Yeah.
Fine. I'm taking this. I'm taking this one. Thank you for sharing. It's really delicious. You should try them. Definitely. Yeah.